Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Thursday, May 4th, 2023. I, of course, want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as always, keep in mind it is general, so just take what resonates. I do feel like you're thinking about your connection to other people, how people feel connected to you. You could be thinking about a specific relationship or connection, or the lack thereof which. But I do feel like your connection to your higher self, to the spiritual realm, your intuition is taking a highlight. It's a day where your health will need to be a focus, at least for a portion of this day, if not the day as a whole. Are you taking care of yourself enough? Are you feeling your healthiest? I want to say no. I feel like there's one, if not multiple, habits tying into that, stripping away this healthy vibe that you should and deserve to feel, to be one with. It could be more in regards to you not taking care of yourself enough, certain factors outside of you affecting you. Affecting your health, all the meanwhile. Anyways, as you can see, we're pulling from the Guardian Dragons Oracle, and then we'll move on to the tarot. Okay, coming out, stealth and boundaries. Are you putting up healthy boundaries when it comes to your habits? Are you needing to put up a boundary or thinking about one, if not multiple boundaries when it comes to one, if not multiple people in your life? I do feel like you're thinking about people that you've chosen to cut out in the past, or simply went different ways. Does that make sense? When you don't actually have an abrupt ending to that connection, or just you don't even put it to rest. It just kind of, you just go your separate ways, kind of casually. I'm hearing organically. But there's a vibe about you where you're moving very strategically. I feel like it's like you might be feeling judgmental throughout this day. I'm getting this from this imagery right here, the face, the expression, if you will. At certain points, it's like it might be a weird occurrence or just something suddenly that's happening. I'm hearing moving swiftly. So you might be moving quickly, getting things accomplished throughout this day. And I want to say you're feeling confident, but again, you potentially could be feeling this lack of ultimate health, okay? I might just push you to think about someone else's health or lack thereof, which I don't know why it came out that way. But one more, we have support. All right, I do feel like you're thinking about your support when it comes to other people, even if you don't know them personally. But of course, naturally, the people that are closest to you in your life are coming to mind, potentially taking a focus in person for some. But I feel like you're being thought about, and I'm hearing thought after. Interesting. It feels like you're being looked after by multiple spirits, but at times we need to utilize you or somebody else to make a difference, or to make sure things are not completely unhealthy for somebody, or to make sure that you are, and that might be past energy that you're thinking about, but I do feel like you're being pushed to recognize your importance. Look at that. Again, health at the bottom of the deck. And again, a continuance from the previous reading from Wednesday, prosperity to be highlighted from the past, currently, and moving forward. Let's shift on forward with the reading and pull from the Light Seers. A day to be honored is what I'm hearing. A day to be honored. Wow, I just felt very off in that during that message. I really feel like the necklace looks weird with the microphone. Anyways, you might even be feeling a bit judgmental towards yourself, right? Examining how you're looking, say you're looking in the mirror, how you're treating yourself, taking care of yourself, self-talk taking a highlight. Are you being too judgmental all the meanwhile, right? Being your own worst critic. I feel like I always say that wrong, but I do feel like it's a day full of utilizing your voice for the better or for the worse. So make sure you're checking yourself when you're speaking poorly, speaking down to yourself, or just being too judgmental, or even that could be stemming away from you towards other people. But I feel like at a certain point, there is a moment of judgment when you're observing somebody or something in your external reality, regardless of how that looks for you, and you're accurate to be judging that moment, or that person, that situation, but it's not going to really do you any justice in the moment, mood-wise, vibration-wise. I would just say keep it moving, okay? Keep it moving, or just realign your focus. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, I really do feel like this is a day where you're moving around, getting things done, thinking about movement for the future. Why can't I just get this good news now? Because it's not the right time. I feel like you're thinking about, for a lot drawn to the reading, how you've been feeling quite out of it recently. Don't question it, okay? Don't question it. There's a feeling of you needing to do a better job, or even naturally doing so at times, of listening to your body when you have this lack of energy to either do something about it or take that as advice from your system, push rather, to just do nothing, to rest, to heal, to prepare for busier days lying ahead. And when you have this sort of I'm hearing high strung sort of energy where you may be feeling a bit out of balance or just a bit anxious, do something about it, right? Don't just sit in it or allow for yourself to feel out of whack, out of balance, right? Go for a walk, go for a run, cleanse your energy, put on some nice music is what I'm getting. I'm also getting essential oils being of importance for somebody or needing to be used more so, okay? I do feel like you're thinking about independence moving forward. A move in the right direction for you, however that looks for you, will take a focus as far as feeling more independent. I do feel like a mode of transportation, whether you have this in your life at this time or not, is taking a focus. I feel like I've said the word focus a bajillion times in this reading. So where you're focusing, what you're focusing on will take a highlight. It will just be purposeful. But at times, it's going to be a moment where you need to take control of that focus if, again, you're zoned in on something that's not helping you in that moment, okay, or in general. The Eight of Swords, it's like you're trapped in your mind at certain points throughout the day, and so Spirit's saying, do what you can, knowing yourself best to just get outside of that mind, right, to stop thinking. Meditation will be absolutely helpful if you find that your mind racing, but if you're spoken through by Spirit or even hear them clearly through your thoughts like I do, it is not that cut and dry, okay? It's just not. The Six of Swords in reverse, I feel like there's thoughts of what you can't leave behind just yet or shouldn't, or just choosing not to. It's like, I feel as if being drawn to this reading, it's this vibe where you can't help but think about how what you have at hand isn't as bad as you once had it or has its benefits or both, but it's like you would be doing a disjustice to yourself by not reaching for more. This keeps coming up in these readings recently, but I feel like that's the vibe, okay? It's like I need to just prepare for an upgrade or just better for myself. Just needing to honor the life that you're meant to live. Very interesting and powerful. They're saying that those would be two words to describe you. Interesting and powerful. Love it. The Three of Wands. I do feel like it's a day. I heard a faraway land right before I began the reading, and I'm mentioning it now at a purposeful time. I do feel like with the Three of Wands coming out, there's thoughts of the distant horizon. There's thoughts of travel. There's thoughts of moving for some to a different place. And it's like, although I was told that that shouldn't come up in this reading, it's just, it comes out for a reason. It's popping up in this reading for a reason. Something of importance, say it's an ad or it could be, excuse me, it could be something as far as a message comes through, a text message or an email. Something's going to pop up at a certain point on a screen, whether it's your phone, a computer, you name it, could be a TV, and this will be a message, okay, a message of importance. And I know you could take that literally as far as it being communication, but if it's something different, it's even still a message. Anyways, I'm also hearing the fire within. The fire within, there's a focus on you at times feeling motivated and passionate about what you want to continue, what you want to begin, what you wish to see come to be for yourself moving forward. And then there's other moments where, even throughout this day specifically, but surrounding it, where you just don't feel it, right? You're not motivated. You just can't muster up the motivation, I'm hearing the courage or just the energy to, or the mindset is what I'm getting, to just do what you got to do, or to see it come to be. But Spirit's saying again, you're not an Energizer bunny, and you shouldn't be able to or want to be accomplishing 24/7, right? But I do feel like there are certain strategies, or one in particular, that will be of importance for you to kind of snap into that motivational state of being when need be. Okay, 1018, look up the ancient number meaning 1018. I think we're going to leave the reading at that. So I hope it was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Thursday, and I'll see you next time.